Tom Guild's grassroots quest to become the next member of Congress from Oklahoma's 5th District has its roots in a life that began in hardship, triumphed over adversity, and now is dedicated to giving back. And through his life's experiences, Tom has come to understand that government, when managed properly, can be a force for good.
Well, when people badmouth or denounce the government, I think back to when I was a small child, and if we hadn't had government commodities, my brother and I would have literally died. So for people to tell me that the government can do no right and can't help people, I can't believe that, because in my own personal experience, that's just not true.
Born into poverty in Kansas, young Tommy and his brother eventually moved to Tulsa. There, they were abandoned by their parents. Tommy was only 6 years old. A series of foster homes followed, but abandonment was soon followed by abuse.
I remember that the first time that my adoptive mother gave me a bath, she noticed that there were marks on my back and the back of my legs, and she said, "What are these marks?" And I said, "That's probably from the bullwhipping." And she said, "What?" And I explained to her that there were 3 occasions under which my foster mother would take my foster brother Charlie or me out beside the house and make us take off our shirt and bullwhip us on the back and the legs. And that's if we didn't eat everything on our plate, if we talked when company was present without being talked to first, and if she whistled like this and within 10 minutes we didn't come in, she'd come out with a bullwhip and chase us in from the pasture.
But a caring caseworker was able to place Tommy in the home of Dr. and Mrs. Carl Guild. Safe and in a loving family at last, Tommy's life began to turn around.
And they were wonderful people. They're both very conservative, both Republicans. My dad was very conservative, but he really strongly believed in public education. And both of them told me that if I wanted to make anything of my life, I needed to have a good education. So finished elementary school at McClure Elementary in Tulsa, went to Bartlesville, finished junior high and graduated from high school there. Went on to the University of Oklahoma, got a bachelor's degree in political science with a minor in Spanish. Was on scholarship, academic scholarship there 3 of the 4 years. Then went to Southern Methodist Law School and was on academic scholarship there for all 3 years.
Tom has been giving back ever since. He became a distinguished professor of law, teaching at the University of Central Oklahoma and Oklahoma City University. Never forgetting his own childhood struggles, Tom returned to Payne Elementary School in Wichita to establish Tommy's Fund.
And I remember when I was really young, I never had good clothes, I never had good shoes. You know, I usually was the 3rd or 4th person to wear an outfit or to wear a shirt or something, and I just thought that's something that we can do for them that really gets them pumped up and really gets them excited, and maybe for 6 months or a year they're going to have nice clothing to wear, and then maybe if they have a little brother or sister, they'll outgrow it and their little brother or sister can benefit.
Now, Tom is running for Congress because he sees important American values and programs that help people threatened by a radical element in government that puts ideology over people.
We can't privatize Social Security. We can't turn Medicare into a voucher system, because it would destroy the 2 best programs that we have in terms of making people's lives better in their senior and their golden years. All of us here are the last line of defense. How can the other party talk about personal freedom and then allow intimate personal decisions, such as whether to bear or beget a child, be intruded on by the government? That's not small government. That's not personal freedom. That is an octopus of a government reaching into every facet of your life, including those most private decisions. I understand what a huge difference that education has made in my life, and I understand intuitively what a huge difference that's going to make in other people's lives. So when it comes to child nutrition programs, Head Start, loans for college students, Pell Grants, those kinds of things, I'm on board for those things because I know that they help people, and I know that they help educate people and help people for the rest of their lives. Y eso es un amigo mío, Connor, y él tiene algo para ti.
Okay. Good.
Y ¿te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas tú?
Antonio
Antonio.
Rocha.
Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto, señor.
Tom Guild is running against an incumbent in the Do-Nothing Congress who would privatize and destroy Social Security, end Medicare, weaken public education, and opposes women's rights to reproductive and contraceptive freedom. He needs your help. He needs your financial support. And most of all, on November 6th, he needs your vote.
So they really just showed me that it's a big world and we all have a big responsibility to do whatever we can. And so I try to do my part.
Do your part. On November 6th, vote for Tom Guild.